It's now April, and 3 weeks before the planned launch, all 33 Grand Central staff are on the payroll. For the first time, they're going to be on a train together, albeit at a railway museum, to film an advert promoting the merits of the imminent new service. The Bishop of Durham, well, an actor playing the Bishop of Durham, has given the enterprise his blessing. All that's needed now is the Grand Central team, who are being used as extras.
We are waiting for our coachload of supporting artists who are from the company who are making the ad for it, basically. But they're coming from down south. So, you know, many delays could be possible.
Oh, hallelujah.
Hello. How are you guys? All right,
Straight through, teas and coffees. Bloody hell, look at this.
all right.
OK, hush, please. Well, welcome, ladies and gents. Thanks for coming. You know the purpose of today is to make an ad on Grand Central and to tell people what is unique about Grand Central, how it differs from the other railway companies.
Bing bong! Welcome to all passengers joining us for the 16:55 London to Newcastle service, Action 1. Action 2. 50% cheaper than other rail fares on this route. And if you cannot show a valid Bishop of Durham pass for your journey, please leave the train now. Oh, that's dynamite.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Grand Central, the train you've been waiting for.
But the wait will be longer than anticipated. The advertising shoot coincides with news of another delay.
We've announced today that we're not going to be running in the next 4 weeks, which was our original target. We won't be ready to start in May. The rolling stock is not complete from works, and that we've announced that it'll be in September sometime, although the trains themselves will be here before September. The financial implications for the company are quite large because, of course, we have all the costs of keeping everybody employed and things ticking over while we're not earning any revenue. I mean, the investment in the rolling stock alone is £8 million.
I know there was one or two people thinking, oh, are we going to be all right, are we going to be paid? And I mean, this is my second month's paycheck from them, and it went in no problem at all. You know, there were people thinking, well, is it really going to happen? Is this some... Because I remember there was a TV show that was just a fraud, that people turned up for a job and there wasn't really one there at the end. They were like, there's cameramen around, etc. But no. I think we'd be running by the end of July. I think everything will be ready, everyone will be trained. Hopefully there'll be no more hiccups with the locos. But we've said September just in case anything does get put back, so we don't get to July and turn around and say, we're putting it back again, because that'll make us look rather silly. There you go, that's me, Wayne Wigley, talking bollocks.
Work started on the rolling stock in the spring, and by early summer, progress is slow. At the Plymouth depot, where the engines are being refitted, an international shortage of steel has meant that it's not been possible to get hold of a vital bit of the undercarriage, known as bogies, and further delays are expected.
When do you think the first power car will be ready?
I can't answer that. We're waiting for bogies to come back, so the customer wants them by September, and that's our aim, really, get them ready for September. If the bits are here, yeah, we could do it. If the bits aren't here, we won't do it. Simple as that.
The May launch date has come and gone, and 102 days into their training, Paul and his fellow drivers have also found themselves on the south coast.
I think we need to open a depot in Plymouth. I think I'd transfer.
Driver 1 Alpha 43, go ahead.
In the absence of their own trains, they're learning to drive in a simulator.
I usually end up having to shut it all down and restart it off again,
Last Saturday was the initial first service, which should have gone out.
It is frustrating. It's very frustrating. I've just gone past my first red signal. At this stage of my life, I didn't expect I'd be sitting waiting for a train to play with. You thought you'd be out there, you see, but we need some trains. We need some trains, but they will be there. They will be there. So keep the faith. As I say, I support Birmingham City, mate, you know what I mean? I've gone for this all my life. I cling on to little things all my life, so this isn't anything, trust me.
154 days since the official start of Grand Central, and Sean has put himself on a course to learn how to drive a high-speed train. While over in Newcastle, the conductors are watching DVDs of the route they'll one day be travelling.
We're hitting a bit of a period now that we can't really progress any further training until we actually get the rolling stock. We're still waiting for the first set to come out. That is planned to come out first week in August. There's 33 individuals there waiting for something. You've got a few weeks to try and fill in. And that's put us under quite a bit of pressure. Not under pressure to make sure that we keep the team solid. We make sure that we don't lose anybody that doesn't like the situation of waiting for trains. And waiting to get operational. As far as I'm aware, the project's on plan.
But with a month to go before they hope to launch, not one carriage or engine is finished. Grand Central's fleet engineer David Shipley has come to find out what there's left to do.
You're always either gone for the break or gone for the lunch when I come here. It's good, isn't it?
Progress is much slower than he feared. Key components have not arrived, and there's been a delay paying subcontractors.
The reason there aren't more men on it is because they haven't been getting paid. They haven't been paid for 7 weeks.
As a result, key wiring work has only just started.
I mean, for fuck's sake. I'm getting to the point where all gloves are off. I mean, it's ridiculous, this. Where's all this water coming from?
Meanwhile, the Grand Central seats are stored outside, complete with the leftovers of previous users.
Chewing gum on all of them. Of course there is. Where do you think people put the chewing gum when they finish with it?
I mean, is any part of you sort of excited with seeing this now as it is?
No. Not at all. Not a single ounce of my body is excited at seeing this the way it is now at night now. Because there's still so much to do.
You sort of would have thought they might have been able to put some seats in by now, don't you?
No, they can't put seats in until they've got the side panels, and they can't put the side panels in until they've got the fabric. That's the point. You could fit that out in a day.
Grand Central, the train you've been waiting for?
Eventually, yeah. The problem is, there's such a shortage of resource in this country to actually do this kind of work. It's not as though I can say, OK, you've cocked up, I'm going to take them somewhere else. Can you imagine there's 35-tonne of train there, times 18, where am I going to take it? How am I going to take it when it's half stripped down? You know, it's like, imagine you've got a builder in to refurbish your house, he's pulled all the floors out, he's taken the roof off, you don't like the way he's doing, what are you going to do? The problem is they've got our trains.